Hello. Today I'd like to talk about the wonderful art of sprouting. Now, sprouting is simply unlocking the stored vitality of every seed. Just like people, we all have a potential. And what do we need for that potential to thrive? Well, we all need nourishment, right? But we all have vitality within us that can be unlocked. Okay, and so every seed has stored within it energy, because this seed does not, when the seed sprouts, it's not going to immediately take up its nutrients from the soil. It has enough stored energy in the seed that it can make a little burst of growth, and then it grows its roots, and then it can take up its nutrients. Here we've been sprouting seeds, mostly alfalfa, radish seeds, but you can sprout an infinite amount. And our favorite, fenugreek. This is fenugreek. This is the finished product here. Okay? Now, step one is to get your seeds, pour a little in a jar. There you go. I'm gonna do a radish alfalfa mix because, gosh, it's so tasty. There we go. Okay, so you can sprout in many different containers. A hempen bag I've found has worked quite well. A classic way is to get an old mason jar, an old glass jar, and you get a little screen, and you screw on the lid, and you want it to be breathable. You don't want the seeds to have too much retention of moisture, but you want them to stay moist. So pour in the water to rinse them. You soak them first, okay? So I'm soaking them here. They're soaking. I soak them for a few hours, and then you turn them around and you turn them upside down, get all that water out of there, and you just store it upside down. And so, just like anything, you gotta make sure that it has, just like a pet. You know, these are our pet. It's our pet salad sprout garden, okay? So we want to make sure it has enough moisture. We're unlocking the potential here. So these have been soaking a little bit. And I don't know if you can see, but they're just starting to sprout a little bit. They're nice and moist, and they're starting to sprout, and eventually they'll turn into something like this. These are little seeds that have sprouted. These are the little leaves. That's the little bit of root, and you just eat it. And you just go like this and you eat them.
About how long does it take for them to go from seed to soak to sprout?
It depends on the seed. Just like children. Some children are quicker to blossom than others. But it depends on the seed. The radish seeds go very quick, like a few days. The alfalfa seeds maybe a little longer, maybe 5 to 6 days. So everything is kind of at its own pace, but just through the soaking and keeping them moist, but not too wet, they will all blossom into sprouts that you can eat.